In my opinion as well, right? So I haven't played through all of them. Combat has gotten dumbed down more so. They've started to reduce and simplify it. A lot of the timing and enemy variety changed a bunch, so they don't challenge you as much when it comes to just, I think, the combat. And combat was a big part of the game for me. You know, I think they've tried different things too. Like when you put Assassin's Creed, like I really loved being a pirate, right? But when I was a pirate, I was also sort of an assassin. So they had this thing where they're trying to weave the story together, right? And I totally agree. I think the stories were always pretty obtuse. Like some of them were like secret, crazy alien things, right? And I never fully got to the end of all that because the big sandbox games, right? Like I play about 100 hours and then I start to just get tired at that point, and then I have to finish the game or I won't. So I have a hard time with a game that consumes. Same thing, reason why I stay away from MMOs, by the way. Like I played a boatload of EverQuest back in the day, played Ultima Online, but like with WoW, I only played like 140 hours, right? Like, and then I was like, okay, I know what this means. When I started feeling bad, like I can't play games like this. Or I choose not to play games like this because it's not the only game. I like how they're like, hey, you can't go any further. It's not because I don't want to play just a game. We only have so many hours, and I love the different experiences, right? Different story. Yeah, so combat's been dumbed down. I think some of the meta layer of the game and the presence, the fantasy is definitely cool. I think there's a stretch in some cases when it comes to like, you know, what were the assassins like in this time and what were this, you know. I think the stealth, I do like that they allow you to kind of approach your areas in different ways. You know, like you can take it stealthily, you can go crazy combat. You know, I think they have some big thinking around trying to understand, does the world level with you? Do you level ahead of the world? You know, like if you do more side quests, does that make you too strong for the, you know, like, is that something the player wants? So also back to, I guess, my previous point, right? Like they also were leaning into, they basically gave players the ability to make missions